So there's a rap beef. Okay, I see. The problem is I don't think everyone's gonna understand what's going on. The Drake and Kendrick thing, it's huge. You saw this. I love this creator, by the way. I'm gonna automatically like it. Am I subscribed? No, I'm not subscribed. None. Okay, I say that, but then I instantly put no notifications on, like an idiot. But no. So I don't know what he's gonna say, but what's happening right now so far is both of them accuse each other of liking pedophiles. Drake has accused Kendrick of being a wife beater, and Kendrick has accused him of what was it? Having a second child, which I know Drake has posted on his story that he doesn't. He was saying, "Haha, that's funny," but I don't know if that's actually true or not. Oh, yeah, daughter, same thing. But I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens. What exactly they lied about? Because I personally think that it's very. Before I even get started, right, I'm gonna say this, okay? The whole thing about exposing Drake's child, daughter, it's not even effective. You know why? People hype it up like, oh, if it's true, then Drake is dead. No, he's not, because if you look, first off, when his son got exposed, nothing happened. Like he literally didn't even respond, and he's fine now, and his son is in the limelight. He's actually being a better father by not exposing his daughter. So, and when Kendrick says, "Oh, you're a bad parent," well, actually, it'd be a bad parent to expose your, children, because then you're giving them all the attention from social media, which is never good for a young person. So I feel like Kendrick is, kind of being stupid with that, but whatever.
Okay. Okay. Let's all calm down. Everybody calm down. I don't even know where to start. Kendrick and Drake, they are not playing around anymore. It was already deep, okay? It was already deep. It was already layered. But it just got so much deeper. There's no more need to break down the lyrics and look for the subliminal messages or the hidden agenda behind
Yeah, I'm very.
all
By the way, I'm very. This is the most hype I've ever been because, like, dude, the last 2 days we've gotten what 3 diss tracks, like, and we're getting like from Drake, we're getting actual like heat. Like as a Drake fan, that is crazy. It's like amazing. It's like For All the Dogs was ass, and it's like he comes back from this with like actual energy. It's like, oh man, where was this? Drake is hiding his kids and because he doesn't take care of them. Well, I don't know if that's true. We don't even know. It's not confirmed that Drake's daughter is even real. And also, I'm not going into that.
No, it's been said. It is on the table. Both of them have expressed clearly and concisely what they want you and I to know about one another. And they both made some crazy accusations. Accusations that would genuinely alter the course of their career, genuinely alter their perceptions forever, genuinely make people question.
All I'm going to say is, as a Kendrick fan, hater, I really hope that he actually is a wife beater. I'm just saying, I hate saying that, but I absolutely hope he's a wife beater so he can just get away from my ears. Oh boy. But I already know Drake is probably going to get assassinated in the next couple weeks, and it's not going to look good for him.
About either rapper, if receipts are provided and some of these things come to light to be true. But I think all of us can agree that somebody's got to be lying. One of them.
Yes.
I can't even speak. There's got to be lies. There has to be. And I'm not just going to break down every lyric and what it means in this video. Y'all can go on Rap Genius or Twitter for that. I know I have, because it's really interesting to see all the little subliminals and disses and references, and that's cool. But what I'd rather do is take a look at the disses, the accusations that actually matter. Not the tiny little fun things like, let's look at the bigger picture here. First, let's start with what Kendrick wants you to know about Drake. Drake allegedly has a daughter that he's hiding, and apparently she's 11 years old. Drake is a Harvey Weinstein-level predator. Drake has sex...
See, this is where I'm like, I don't know if that's true.
Offenders on his payroll. Drake is running a sex trafficking ring.
Wait, what? I missed this? Oh, no, I saw that. Okay, so about this, there's actually been a video I just saw. I might have to pull it up in a bit. I saw a video where basically this guy proved that it's actually true. Like, there's a guy in his circle, like OVO. Okay, he signed him, and he basically was proven that he beat up his wife. Wait, but what's this even saying?
as sex offenders on his
Oh
payroll.
well,
Drake
okay, well that's something different. That's not even the same thing, but still bad.
is running a sex trafficking ring inside of his mansion. Drake is a pedophile.
Oh! Wait, in his mansion. Whoa! I did not catch that ever. What? Okay, that's actually horrible. What? Dude, no way. No way. There's no... Okay, the thing about it is, where's the receipts? I need to see the receipts for that one, because I'm not taking that at all until I see the actual proof on that.
Drake is running a sex trafficking ring inside of his mansion. Drake is a pedophile. Drake hates black women. Drake...
Okay, so that's just not true. He does not hate black women. I feel like that's a stupid comment. Also, the whole, like, oh, you're light skin. The whole light skin diss thing is so, to me, it's like to Drake, is so stupid.
lies about his religion. Drake lies about his identity because he doesn't feel comfortable or doesn't truly feel in his heart that he is a black man. There are...
So that diss, like, we're just reaching for that one. I don't know, like, kind of reaching. Imagine if the allegations are true. Yeah, that would be his career's over. I mean, the thing about it is he's got so much money, though, like, already, that, like, even if the allegations are true, he's not cooked. He's got millions. He could literally, he doesn't have to work ever again. He'll be fine. He plays his money right. So it's like, even if he gets all his money cut off, it's like, he's gonna be fine. He just will have the whole world shunning him, which actually is not really fine, but I don't know.
obviously pages and pages more disses, like Drake having a gambling addiction, getting peed on, getting...
What? Did I miss that? Like, what? Drake getting peed on, like, what? When did that happen? When did that happen? When? Okay, I mean, shoot, that's a wild... So the thing about the Kendrick disses, I hated them so much, listening to them so much, that I didn't pay attention to them that deeply. Like, I understood the base level of lyrics, obviously, and understood some of the deeper things, but... You know, I don't know, I didn't know that was a thing that he said, apparently.
Plants, and these are mean-spirited and entertaining to dissect, but are seriously non-issues when compared to potentially running a sex trafficking ring. Now, I'm not sure how any of this could really be proven to be true, but what are the ramifications for Drake? Will the general public or the culture still see Drake as this glamorous, charming, marvelous, ostentatious superstar?
No.
Or will they start to look at him sideways? Look at him as a depraved predator. Even before R. Kelly and Diddy were exposed formally, people spoke about their ways for years. It was kind of like an open secret. Will people at least start seeing Drake as someone who strategically shifts his identity?
I forgot you're a Drake fan. Yeah, I am a Drake fan, but I will admit this. As a Drake fan, I do not like a lot of his music, but he has enough good music that it's like made me a fan. That's just how it is. Like, I do think he makes a lot of bad music. I will admit it. I will not sit there and defend a lot of the stuff he releases. Okay? And when I say I'm a Kendrick hater, I say that because I think people glaze him so much that it just pisses me off, and now I hate him. I think I used to love Kendrick, actually. Well, I don't love him, but I think he was decent. But, you know, people glaze him so much and say he's one, like, the saviors of hip-hop. And to me, it's like, no, he's not. He's not that good. Like, his singing's ass and, you know, his deliveries are usually bad. You know, he can't really make hooks well, and the only thing he's good at is lyricism, which to me is not make up for everything else that makes a song sound like so bad that my ears are bleeding, you know? And so that's why I'm a Kendrick hater. But that being said, I still respect Kendrick. I still think he has had 2 good albums. But I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. I just listen to music. I don't care who made it, but it's bad. I don't like it, obviously. Yeah, that's basically how I am. Who's your favorite artist? Ooh. As of right now, I'd say probably Travis Scott. That's why I've listened to him a lot in the last, like, year or so. I've been a big proponent of him. Denzel Curry's good. Mix of lyricists and music. Yeah, yeah. He's pretty solid. He knows how to flow well. He knows how to deliver it, like, right. I feel like the problem with Kendrick is his deliveries suck. I mean, you know what? We're doing it. We're doing it. Because I have a song that instantly proves why I don't think he's good on this album, which is literally the album that everyone says is the best album of this last. Is it this song? I think it is. I think it's this song. Yeah. Yo, do you hear that? You guys are boo boo. What a horrible delivery. Boo boo. Like, bro. Like, this song is instantly ruined by that alone. This is horrible. This is horrible music. Who delivers like that? Boo boo. Like, bro, come on. What are we doing? What was your favorite one in this album? The only song that I think is bearable is Alright, which is literally the single. Like, all the other songs, yeah, I'm not a big fan. I mean, King Kuto is alright, but all the rest of them have issues, like major issues. To be fair, Drake is so zesty sometimes, it's impossible to listen to. Yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying, the reason why I'm a hater towards this is because people gas this album like it is the best album. The best album of the 2010s. No, it's not. Not even close. Not even close. I think it's one of the worst albums. I was so angry at this that I almost for last year I was supposed to write an essay about something. I was like an argumentative essay. I almost chose "Why to Pimp a Butterfly" is the worst album I've ever heard because it is so gassed up and it pisses me off. It really does. Like, how do people like trash music? I don't know. And like I said, I understand that there's a ton of lyrics or like and story and all that. But that doesn't mean a song is good, just because there's great meaning behind it. The deliveries is bad, the hooks are bad, the singing's bad, the features are horrible. Now, oh, by the way, I should really mention before I say anything else that just because I say that about Kendrick doesn't mean Drake, like I said, doesn't have bad stuff. He has a ton of bad stuff. Like, I hate a lot of songs. But the thing about it is there's a lot of good songs in there, which makes me excited for him and have hope for him. Whereas Kendrick constantly delivers nonsense and only has two good albums in my opinion, which are Damn and Good Kid, Mad City. And I will admit, Good Kid, Mad City is one of my favorite albums. Like, it's amazing. It's just amazing. I know literally no one other than you that listens to him unironically or even listen to him at all. Well, I mean, I know a fair few okay, let me try that again. I know a fair amount of people who do listen to him. I think the problem with him is people stopped listening to him because his albums were losing energy and they just became trash. But his old music is way, like, it's just great. His energy was there. He felt like he was hungry and was like, oh, that one album cover? Oh, yeah. He also has some of the worst album covers. You know what? We're doing it. Alright, I've talked about it before. Also, I'm subscribed to Drake. So we got For All the Dogs, the shittiest album cover. Hurt Loss, a horrible album cover. Honestly, never mind. Not great. Certified Lover Boy, horrible album cover. In fact, almost every album cover he has, besides like Scorpion, is absolute feces. But specifically the last couple ones have been just garbage. Like, dude, what is For All the Dogs? I know his son drew it, but like, that's so garbage. Her Loss has got the ugliest woman in the world there. Like, oh wow. Honestly, never mind. It's just, yeah, it's like the words are all over the place. And Certified Lover Boy, I mean, do I really need to speak on the fact that we have every single race getting pregnant in emoji terms? Like, okay, buddy, that's a horrible album. Anyways, I gotta get back to the video.
Identity like a chameleon whenever it benefits him. How he changes his accent, his cadence, and demeanor.
Yeah, no, this freestyle is very funny. The way he speaks on this is hilarious. Also, I don't like the beats he uses. Either they sound mainstream or are simple. Yeah, I think that's the problem with people have with Drake. Is that his last couple albums, he's been going too safe. Like, he's playing it safe. He's not doing anything different than he's been doing for years. And he just gets features that he knows will work. He doesn't try anything new. Like, and so it just makes albums very repetitive because it all sounds the same. Like, For All the Dogs was by far my least favorite project he's released. Like, dude, there was no songs besides First Person Shooter that I actually liked at all. And First Person Shooter was alright. It wasn't even that great. So I was like, oh, no. I've listened to it multiple times. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. The lines are horrible. Everything's horrible about it. Don't know how anyone could like it. It's aged horribly. And I think, like, dude, I will say this. The For All the Dogs Deluxe was actually pretty solid. And I think that this beef has gotten him back into his bag again because he actually sounds like he knows what he's doing. Like he sounds hungry. I guess I don't know how to describe it. Also, I should mention the thing I like about the Drake's beefs. I mean the songs he makes with the diss tracks is that he sounds like a demon. Like he actually like sounds so menacing and like evil. Like he just like the way like in the music video in his latest diss track he crushes the van that from Good Kid, Mad City album cover is so evil. Like he just feels like the devil. It's crazy. Alright, anyways, I need to start watching the video. He still sounds zesty. I mean, I see it. Yeah, I do see it, but he still sounds like he's evil though. Like I don't know. He feels more evil to me than Kendrick. But then Kendrick is just hate, just full of hate. So, I don't know.
On the geographical location that he's in or the people that he's around. We know he grew up in a predominantly white Jewish neighborhood, but once he
who's we? I didn't know
he
that.
stopped talking about his religion and stopped representing it. Why? Is it too risky? Will it ruin his aura? Will people...
It's because Kanye would diss him. Alright. I'm just kidding. That'd be funny. Imagine if that's why he stopped. He's like, Kanye's gonna make fun of me. Kind of funny how Kendrick is trying to make him sound evil. Yeah, I do feel like if Drake does win this, he's gonna do something crazy. Like he's gonna be like a demon, and it's not gonna look good for his career. Like he's gonna look like horrible guy, because the way he's like does stuff and like it seems like he's like just rapping in general is just not good.
Knowing who he really is hurt his position in pop culture, ultimately leading to less opportunity and less money? That answer is definitely yes. I mean, religion has been the root cause of literal wars. So then you have to ask yourself, is it really that crazy for someone to hide who they truly are to protect their safety or their income? I mean, most of y'all don't know who I really am or who your favorite content creator is. Is that a bad thing?
No, it definitely is not. We don't need to know about this. I don't like Drake anymore based on what I heard. He doesn't take care of his children, is worried about sex and drugs. I mean, well, we have to... see, the thing about it is, right now, I'm in the stage where I want to believe that stuff, but I can't say it without the truth, like, proof, 100% proof. Because Kendrick could be right, but he also could be making this up. Like, it's very, very possible. And to be fair, even if he did, it's like Kanye, where it's like, I'll still listen to some of his songs, but I'm not gonna respect it if he brings his actual personality into the music, Like, if he continues making music, it sounds fine, like, okay. But, the thing with Kanye is when he brought in, this whole controversy thing. I don't want to go into it, but, yeah, basically, I don't want him to turn to Kanye. That's what I want to not happen.
There, I think, is that musicians are artists who make art that we deeply resonate with. And
that water.
As we know it, have expressed themselves.
The pain. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That hurts so bad. Oh my god. I probably look like an absolute idiot, but that was actually like the back of my throat hurt for a solid minute there from water. I don't think Kendrick is making anything up. Maybe he got false info or something. Yeah, I don't know. We also have to consider Kendrick has stuff like the wife beating allegations, which obviously are not as severe, but like that's still something to remember. I feel like a lot of people are just brushing over it. Like, oh, who cares? Like, I don't see anyone mentioning that. It's like, dude, that's serious too. I'm not discrediting Drake at all. What he's doing is wrong too, but I'm just saying like there's both sides have bad things. It's not looking good. Oh, by the way, if you think that Kendrick Lamar doesn't beat his wife, I feel like I remember seeing something that said that on what's the album, Mr. Morale, he did admit this. I don't know if that's 100% true, but I feel like I saw something that said that. I don't know if it's true. This guy could have just said words.
Creating art, appreciating art, it's literally in our DNA. But then you have to ask yourself, is Drake making art? Because we Kendrick is. Like, there is no doubt.
Hey, get his dick off your mouth. Alright, I shouldn't say that.
Or is Drake making a product? This is like Van Gogh beefing with the paintbrush. An artist beefing with something that helps paint pictures. Are people in interviews going to start throwing subliminals at Drake? Are brands going to stop working with
Okay,
him?
what in the world is this picture, bro? Okay, moving on.
Are major celebrities and basketball players going to stop showing him love? Are pop stars going to stop working with him? Are new rappers going to stop taking features and photo ops with him?
100%. It's definitely gonna happen if he loses. 100%. Nicki Minaj naked. What in the world? Why are you using my chat as Google? And that's what you're searching up, bro? Oh my lord. Nicki Minaj is not looking good. She doesn't even look good. Like, she's not... Well, okay, I should word it this way. She's not my type, okay? I mean, some people might call her a baddie, but to me, she's... No.
Radio's going to stop playing his music. I'm not saying these things need to happen for Kendrick to be perceived as the winner. We already know he is the winner. But Kendrick
Okay, so now we're just glazing. We're glazing. You can't just say we already know he's the winner. Right now, he's the winner. I'm gonna admit it, but that doesn't mean he's guaranteed the winner.
Some real shit here. Like, is this just gonna be perceived as some silly rap beef? Then Drake jumps on a podcast 2 years from now and is like, damn, me and Kendrick f***ed up the culture. We f***ed up hip-hop with that. That shit was crazy. It was so good for hip-hop. It was such good competition. Like, bro, this is deeper. This is not
Sex, that's crazy. Yeah, no.
competition. This is exposing real shit. This is exposing crimes. This is exposing damning evidence of criminal activity that should genuinely be assessed and would strip.
I should also mention, as of right now, I think the problem with Drake is the reason why he's losing so hard is that he's not single-handedly going after Kendrick. Like, Kendrick is ripping him. And what did he do? He made a diss track where he went after him for maybe half the song, and the other half he just kind of went after other people, and that's not going to work for the next track. Like, he needs to stop and just focus on Kendrick, because otherwise he's going to get cooked. He's going to be so focused on making bars for everyone that he's not going to put as much detail into the bars that he's, you know what I'm saying? So, and we got to raise our daughters knowing the prejudice. Like, I'm going to search it up in a bit and see what comes up.
Strip someone of their platform, of their influence, because they're a danger to society as just like a normal person, let alone a super celebrity. Just again, I want to reiterate the question.
There's no way that he's a pedophile. Like, if I had all that money, all these girls that are coming to me, like, bro, am I really gonna be a pedophile if I was rich? Millions of dollars, all the girls love me? Like, why would you be a pedophile? Like, you have to be a sick freak when you have that many, like, girls. All these famous girls coming after you. I mean, yeah, I don't know, but something's not right about that. I don't trust that he's a pedophile. If Drake keeps oh, well, I've read the same thing. You know about Euphoria? Yeah.
Do you think that the sort of general public, the person, the average person, not hip-hop fans, but the average person, are they genuinely going to look at everything that Kendrick is saying and think, like, damn, I'm really looking at Drake differently now? Like, I don't know. We'll see. Now, with that being said, let's look at the accusations or what Drake wants you to know about Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick beats his wife.
Dude.
One of
That was way too bright. Like, the transition from that to that was just horrendous. It literally, like, can completely destroy my eyeballs.
Kendrick's kids is actually Dave Freeze. Dave is a childhood friend and right-hand man of Kendrick, who co-founded their label, PG.
Wait, what?
Dave is a child... Kendrick beats his wife. One of Kendrick's kids is actually Dave Freeze. Dave is a...
Oh, I didn't know he's saying that. Oh.
Childhood friend and right-hand man of Kendrick, who co-founded their label, PG Lang. Kendrick isn't as good of a father as he claims he is. Kendrick...
Yeah, okay, so that's... I don't know. We'll see if... So that's the thing, they're kind of doing the same moves on each other.
Bought a penthouse in Brooklyn to live the life of a single man because he doesn't actually want to marry the woman he proposed to.
Yeah, no, this one's kind of hard. Like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy. Like, let's be honest, like, why has Kendrick not actually been married to someone he proposed to in 2015? Like, something's up there, we're gonna be honest.
9 years ago, nor does he want to raise his child. Kendrick isn't the social activist he claims he is.
I feel like Kendrick can't be saying stuff that doesn't have proof, like the child. I feel like the problem is right now is both sides are saying stuff, but there's no proof at all. Like, both are saying both are accusing each other of being pedophiles when there's no proof. And maybe they both have proof, right? But I mean, are we really? And also, oh yeah, I forgot. He also said something about how, well, the wife beater is almost, I think, is confirmed.
Social activist he claims he is. And again, same thing. Drake throws in a lot of other smaller details and smaller disses, but mostly just talks about Kendrick being short. But really, the only
yeah, that's true. I do feel like Drake overused the short thing. And on his most recent diss track, he literally said he was short in like 7 different ways in a 7-minute song. That's 1 short bar per 1 minute. Like, what are we doing? Like, why? He literally, back-to-back bars, he called him short twice. I remember it too. It was really funny because I'm like sitting there going, why? Like, we get it. He's short. Okay, so what? So what?
accusations from Drake are that Kendrick beats his girl and that one of his kids is actually from his...
When did Drake say he was a pedophile? I'd have to remember. I feel like I remember it actually happening. Oh yeah, because he was comparing him to Michael Jackson. He's like something about Michael Jackson and okay, I mean, like, you know what Michael Jackson did? He touched kids, right? At least that's how I took it. He said like, "Oh, you're like Michael Jackson. Now I'm Prince. I don't want to be like Michael Jackson." Something like that. I don't remember. The only one I heard that's You're the only one I heard that said that Drake said that. Really? Because I remember saying it. I'll pull it up later. This beef is getting uncomfortable, to be honest. Both are probably really bad people. The only one that actually wins is Cole because he doesn't get his reputation ruined. Yeah, now I'm starting to wonder what would happen if Cole didn't apologize. What would have Kendrick said? Because I don't know.
His business partner. Obviously, we know why domestic violence is bad. That doesn't need to be explained. And it's pretty obvious to see why, if that information was proven somehow, that would genuinely make people look at Kendrick Lamar differently. And as far as one of his kids potentially not being his, while that information is shocking, one could also argue that Kendrick choosing to raise a child that he knows isn't his is honorable. I mean, I was raised by my stepdad and I love him to death. I mean, it would hurt your image if you're some sort of like Macho Man, Andrew Tate type of guy, but Kendrick never pushed that. So honestly, you could argue that Kendrick would just look like even more of a better man if he was
okay, get the dick out of the mouth, bro. Get the dick out of the mouth. Okay, now we're just glazing.
A kid that wasn't his. And Drake kind of leans on the concept of being a bad father just the same way that Kendrick...
Wait, what? I'm gonna have to zoom in. Is there a zoom in feature? Nope. I don't know if you see what I'm seeing, but I'm seeing breast, titties on a woman in his earbud. What in the world? What in the world is happening? Or his kneecaps, or it could also be some ass. I don't know which one it is because I can't see well enough, but it's definitely some round body parts next to a face. Buddy, someone's gonna have to zoom in for me because I can't zoom in for some reason. I feel like there's gotta be a zoom in feature. Am I slow? Yeah, probably. I know I'm. The girl is 4 on her ear. Okay, okay. Now we're being ridiculous. Now we're just saying, "Oh, Drake has a young girl in his earbud." Like, buddy, nope.
Drake's only major claims are that Kendrick doesn't take photos with his son. Like, that's not crazy at all. And it's pretty easy to understand why a celebrity wouldn't want to put their child in the public eye.
Oh my god, that's why I said about his daughter, dude. Like, why? Oh, but, you know, people's excuses is, oh, well, he raised his daughter poorly. We don't even know if that's true. It's like, if he has a daughter, and he did the same thing with his son, you know, maybe he just doesn't want them to be in the limelight, you know? But no one seems to understand that concept, and they all just assume, oh, he meant that, you know, oh, he's just a bad parent. I mean, maybe he is. I don't know, but without proof, it's like, dude, right now, it's just stupid to say that. Like, immediately do that. I would rather listen to any Kendrick song than almost any Drake song, to be honest. I guess, I mean, I really disagree with that sentence, because I think Kendrick has a lot of bad songs. But to be fair, Drake has a lot of bad songs, too. So I feel like they're kind of equal to me. Like, but they have different I'm not going to this, but
That's super common. In fact, you could also argue that a parent who chooses to push their child who can't make decisions for themselves, to the public and make them a public figure before they even have a choice, you could argue that that's bad parenting, because we all know how child stars typically end up.
okay, so we're acting like that when Drake exposed his child is because he was not forced to by Pusha T. I mean, to be fair, you could make an argument that, like, oh, well, you know, well, he didn't have to expose his child, and he could have just put him out in the limelight for a couple minutes and then, you know, hit him again. But, you know, it's like, dude, either way, Pusha T forced him to do that, so it's like, okay, that's a stupid argument.
Your accusation that Kendrick is some sort of fake social activist,
I don't respect
really
Drake, so any song that's supposed to be hard doesn't hit. Yeah, I will be honest that whenever he says like, "Oh, the gang is gonna hit," it's like, okay, buddy, we're getting ridiculous. Oh my God, that just reminded me of I'll have to search it up in a bit.
see how that could be proven. A large part of social activism is amplifying your voice and using your voice.
I need to search it up right now. I have way too many tabs open. And this is just one Google Chrome thing I have open. I have another one with more tabs. Oh, I thought that said... that's how I keep up with the beefs, by the way. I just watch people react to it. Like, I'm subscribed to people who react to the beefs, and then when I see this, I'll be like, oh, the new song dropped.
Text each other the other day and he was like,
Yeah, so apparently she's like 17, allegedly. I don't know if this is true.
so much. I was like, I miss you.
So like we text and we talk and he says that I miss you so much and I tell him I miss him. A lot of people say he's grooming her.
I love this response. This is why his career should be over. So they talk about how he's like grooming a 17-year-old, and he says, talk about it and the gang will get to flocking. That's what he says, and he's not even in a gang. Like, what are we talking about? I just found that hilarious. She's 19, I'm pretty sure now. I don't know, but maybe, I don't know. I don't know why people are saying she's grooming. I don't know if this is true. I don't know anything about this. But I mean, based off, I don't know, what's the comments say? Like, the fact that his response is not like, oh, this didn't happen. Or, show proof or something like that. Instead, it's just, gang get to flocking. Like, what are we doing? Is this what he's gonna do when he responds to Kendrick Lamar pedophile accusations? He's gonna be like, oh, the gang is getting to flocking. I got my hand on the trigger and the gun. I'm gonna shoot at you if I see you next time. Is that what you're gonna do? Like, what are we talking about?
Ways to speak up and support your agenda. Kendrick has dedicated albums to speak about the black experience in America and push for positive change in his communities, and his actions have also matched his words. And even if it was hypothetically fake and Kendrick was like a fraud and he didn't actually care, that's the most positive fake agenda I've ever seen. And y'all know I was initially thinking Drake was winning this beef, so I'm not even trying to be biased towards Kendrick. But Drake doesn't have much grounds to stand on. His accusation plus, when you consider the craziest chess move, which is potentially the truth, is that Kendrick predicted that Drake's diss would involve him making lies about Kendrick's family based on things that Kendrick said in his own Mr. Morale album. Because in that album, Kendrick deeply discusses his complicated family life and his own hypocrisies as a man. And
why is the quality so low?
Drake did exactly that. He came after Kendrick's family, but we don't know if the information that Drake is going off of is solely based on Kendrick's own admissions on his album.
Yeah, if it was, that's actually such a loser move, because, like, dude, you're dissing based off information he gave you. Like, oh, wow. Fake activist is the weakest thing Drake probably said. Now, I think the weakest thing Drake said is that I'm the big D out of the big three, and there's video proof. It's like, bro, why are we talking about dick sizes in a big three conversation in rap? And, oh, there's video proof. It's like, bro, you leaked your own photos. Like, I'm sorry, no one else is trying to leak their stuff just to show it off. Like, that's so weird. And, like, he's making it like a flex. Like, oh, yeah, I showed off my thing. It got leaked. What are we doing? Like,
album, or if he is really exposing him for some information that we don't know. But when you also consider that Kendrick said that Drake has a mole in his camp feeding Kendrick information because they feel he deserves to be exposed, and that claim is backed up by dropping his Meet the Grams diss literally 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, there's a mole in his... Oh, who is the mole, though? That's the real question. Imagine if it's, like, Lil Yachty. Ooh.
Drake dropped his Family Matters diss, and that cover art has an item referencing everything in Drake's song that he dropped 30 minutes ago. So from
Yeah,
here,
actually,
I mean,
that's... Yeah, that's a good point. Meet the Grams might be the most brutal diss ever. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know every diss track in the world, but yeah, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. This is atrocious.
what happens? Well, the last time Drake got exposed, he dropped Scorpion like 3 weeks later, and everyone just kind of went back to being distracted by his
You look like the type of person around me is absolutely crazy.
catchy tunes and his hits, and they just kind of didn't.
Alright, let me, dude, look, how many tabs do I have of Drake? Twice. Okay. Alright, let's go to, we're gonna switch to something before something rap before I completely switch gears.
They had a recording of Meek and Diddy.
This is wild.
Making love?
I don't know if it was love.
Okay, you have it? Let's hear it.
All I'm gonna say, I'm a fan of Meek Mill. I was. But buddy, what in the world is happening? This Diddy situation, it's just getting wilder and wilder. Like, now he's fucking men. Like, what in the world? I just want to show up because I'm just like, dude, what in the world is happening, bro? What in the world? Like, this was wild to see because, like, what was he doing at his parties? Anyway, that's a whole other conversation.